It's okay to be alone for a while. It's so important because being alone, going through a stage of isolation, is vital to a personal development. And I firmly believe that if you want to be the best version of yourself, you have to go through a stage of isolation, of being alone for a bit, and that can be extremely uncomfortable. But the problem is a lot of people soothe that discomfort through distraction by doing doom scrolling for like 8 or 10 hours a day, and that's that's doing absolutely nothing. In fact, it's leading to your long term determinant. So I want to show you guys what a day looks like for me. Usually I'm not around my friends. I'm not very social with people, and that I don't know. It's going to be I'm not going to any events. I'm not socializing. I don't talk I don't talk a whole lot. And I'm just kind of uh, I'm in my own little world, as people would say. And I have been there for like a long time, a while, a long time ago. But hmm, yeah, it's real. I say a long time, like kind of jokingly, but not at the same time. It's been a while. And and a lot of people that made life feel joyous for me are no longer here, and I have to learn how to manage that, how to cope with that. It's easy? No, it's not. It's not easy, and it's life honestly is not all that joyous for me right now. And I'm not happy doesn't mean I'm sad or like depressed or anything, but I'm not just overly joyous every day. uh, I'm certainly going through a stage in life that is focused on patience, discipline, and lack of stimulations. And I'm okay with that because I know what they lead to in a long run. You know, like I know that I know what roles that the skill serves in my future. But we have family. I do have some family meal together sometimes around, and we talk about our day. Those days are going to mean so much more, cause I certainly won't take it for granted. Or those are the most joyous time that are the purest moment in which my life, that one that you get to share with your time with family and friends. What it is going to be the same with everything. You can't really have that much of appreciation for a sunny day, while unless you have been through a lot of pain or a rain. You can't exactly appreciate achievements, success, if you don't know, if you don't also know that what it feels like to experience failure time and time again. And so it's almost like it's universal law. So whenever I'm going through something that feels bad, I know that it is adding to the cup that I will drink from in my future, and which will feel joyous, which will feel fulfilled and rewarding. And on that note, I want to thank you guys. You, I see you, your comment and birds truly means a lot to me, and I really want to put an emphasis on how much I really mean that. Because if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't feel, like people will look at my life and they will say, you have done so much, you have accomplished so many things, you have come so far, you're such a, uh, you should be proud of yourself. But and I don't feel that. I like I like I am I don't feel satisfaction in a lot of things anymore, and that's for very important reason. And like I was saying earlier, I'm not feeling satisfaction in the right things. I don't feel satisfied by wasting my time. uh, I don't feel satisfied by going out and partying or having dinner or dancing. I don't feel satisfied talking about mindless things just to pass the time. I don't feel satisfied in a lot of small things that people tend to distract themselves. In fact, I'm I'm so hyper aware of when I'm doing it that it is completely opposite of satisfying. So I uh, I say all this thing to say that there are very few things in my life at the moment that makes me feel satisfied. And when I read comments on my video that say things like, you have no idea what your videos has done for me, uh, you people say things like, I know we don't know each other, we have never met before, but your video has done something with my life entirely. I get satisfaction from that, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me that I'm able to change someone's life. And just to realize this back to you guys, you may be in a stage of life where not a whole lot is going on. Perhaps you have chosen the path of personal development, and you have taken the leap to stop hanging around a certain group of people or doing certain things, and you are left in the state of being alone. you know it is lovely path, if you certainly, especially in the beginning, because you're choosing a path that most people are, they don't want to go there down because it's difficult. People don't want to do the hard things cause, but you have chosen the right thing, and I will tell you why. What you have chosen is the path of God, right? There's a good and there's a evil in this world. You have chosen the path of good, the path of Rishiyas. You want to be the best version of you, and that's what you love. You want to be the best for God, and you want to live in His light, and as best as you can point people to help through your actions, etc. What it what is required in order to take steps down that path? You can't put into words the what it really means to bear that weight over time. You just can't. But the dynamic is that you are bearing a struggle today or for long term fulfillment, right? You're doing the hard stuff here, and now you're doing that thing that make you uncomfortable. You're doing things that are difficult for long term fulfillment. Evil, the path of evil or hedonism, is falling into temptation and choosing temptation more often than you have chosen good. Most people fall in that boat, and not saying they are evil. In fact, humans are of God, right? And so we are not evil. We are separate from evil, and we have the free will to choose to live, to even give evil power, to lean into evil things, to lean into temptation and pursue that path if we wish. And unfortunately, most people do. It does make sense that by so many people choose the path of temptation. It is offering your elevation from the discomfort that you won't wear pursuing the path of God or good or righteous, but at the cost of your long-term determinant. And if you get caught in this loop of satisfying or elevation or elevating yourself of that discomfort, you get stuck, you get stagnant. What that You get stagnant, you get caught in the loop of stagnation, and it's really hard to get out. Once you have been there for a while, it's become easier and easier to choose the path of evil. The less thing you have in your life that satisfy you, the more people you have around you, and the more people you will have around you, reassuring that you are doing the right thing, the less reward you get from the actions that you partake in every day, that cause you to be tired, that cause mental fatigue. It's in pursuit in this path of good, of righteous, and so we are human. Everyone, every now and then, at least choose temptations. But it's not because you really want temptations. It's not that you want to pursue the path of evil. Everyone has their wishes and you hate them, but you do them. Why? That tells you don't like it nature. uh, that tells you don't like its nature. You hate its nature. You want nothing to do with it, but you do it. Why? Because it's because of the discomfort, the lack of stimulation, the lack of reward, the lack of reaping benefits quick enough, and a reduction of faith in your vision, disconnection from good. Many things can lead to this, but there's a reason, and that's uh, that's that's at least something to work with. But just know that there's a lot you out there that are feeling the pain. They are feeling the discomfort, and when it is going to work out, when I'm going to feel satisfied, and when I'm going to reap the reward, when I'm going to be repaid for my efforts, when it is going to when it is going to stop, and when will the weight be taken off my shoulders. What I have to say to you is that god will allow you to wear any god will not allow you to wear any more weight than necessary. There is a purpose for every hardship you face, my friend, and you may not see it now, you may not reap the benefit now, but there's a day in your future that you will look back on a day like today. On this stage in your life, you will be fueled and filled and invigorated with euphoria and gratitude and love and passion, and you have to see that, you have to hold on to that, and god is always present. Never forget that. I appreciate your time, and I will see you soon in my daily vlogs. Till then, tata, bye bye.